Okay, so I'm gonna check Meat Beach. Chic tweets. Meat Beach. Put two words that rhyme together and then you can sing chic tweets to it. Chic tweets are made of these. Who out of mind to disagree? Do I not know where Meat Beach is? Can't believe I've done this. Here it is. No. Nothing there. Just meat. Let's see. Again, I made like 40 wishes last night. It was crazy. Just this insane meteor shower that just took forever. What? I wanted to show you more reactions today, but I can't remember which one it was. Oh, is that one? If you forgot something, use mistaken. Just like that. Sometimes it's fun to do just cause. Where does that star even come from? Alright, I like Egbert. Egbert is cool. Wait a minute. How did he know I was talking about stars? Egbert is reading chat from his phone. That would explain it. Oh fuck, I don't have a slingshot! I can't make one! I gotta go buy one. The present's probably gonna go away. Wait, can I get it in here? I have to go to the shop. Wrong building. Shit, it's gone. Damn it. If I could just craft a gun, none of this would have happened. Vinny, you can bury up to 99,000 bells, you know. Come on, you know. What do you... It won't... What? Will it work? Fake. Do not trust him. Chat seems to think you're a charlatan. Sorry, chat. Chat seems to think you're a charlatan. You can, but it will still only drop 30k. You can, but it's risky. I'm getting very... wildly different informations. But yeah, presents, like balloon presents, definitely go away. When you enter a building, that's a guarantee. Well, shit. I saw someone using an 8-bit dope controller. Saying that the only way they cheat in Animal Crossing is by holding turbo when crafting things. Like, yep, that checks out. Really lights up the whole room, kind of. In a good way. Like, it's not too much light. I mean, it's a lamp. It's certainly a lamp. I have no idea how to decorate. If that wasn't, like, completely apparent. I just put things on walls. Or near walls. And that's it. "5 p.m. At some point I'm gonna have to, like, figure out how to make this not look like crap. But I think I need better furniture, too. Like, I'm still sleeping on a cardboard box. So chat was saying 5 p.m. music is good. Others are saying it sounds like porn music. Yeah. It's both. Really want to say I appreciate you stopping by on my first day here to say hello. And hey, I finally finished unpacking, so I'm freed up to chat and hang out anytime. Oh, before I forget, the reason I flagged you down is I wanted to give you a gift to celebrate us being neighbors. Just something to mark the start of what I hope is a lifelong friendship. It's a coffee cup. My original home, I mean. This is my home now. Coffee cup. Who wants coffee?! You gotta see, some of the fucking Animal Crossing 1 villager, like, mean tweets? Chic tweets? No. I saw a compilation of some of the mean shit that the original villagers would say, and I was blown away at how fucking mean and nasty some of those original villagers could get. I totally forgot. I thought they were, like, mildly insulting. No, they were kind of like... Some of them were really, like, just monsters. I want them back. I want an asshole villager. If anyone could, tweet that to me, I could show some of it on stream, if you know what I'm talking about. That, there was one tweet that had, like, 12 or 8 of them. They made them slightly meaner again in this game, apparently. Slightly meaner is just like, you know, some of them can be a little nasty here and there, but only if you annoy them too much, which makes sense. Yeah, I remember when I first played Animal Crossing on the GameCube, it was like, the villager Hopper, who was a penguin, was just a mean, nasty jerk. Sometimes was nice, but mostly was just really nasty. He was one of my favorites. Could it be it's the Iguanodon torso? That graceful ballerina of the Cretaceous, the Iguanodon. When I say it was graceful, I mean by the rather low bar set by other large herbivores. Apparently, it would nimbly dodge the attacks of predators and fight back with its thumb claws. It could even walk on 2 legs when it wanted to. I feel like I've read this one already. It's getting hard to remember which dinosaurs have been read and which haven't, but I do know that the saber-tooth has not been read. Chief actor in my most terrifying nightmares, the saber-toothed tiger was a mighty predator of long ago. Do you think that Tiger King dude would have kept a saber-tooth if it was still around? Oh, it's lovely. I'm just gonna pet this saber-toothed tiger right on the mouth. It's fine. Its most famous feature, obviously, is its razor-sharp 8-inch long fangs. I'm sorry, this is so unprofessional of me. Come on, Blathers, stiff upper beak. While no one has seen a living specimen for some 10,000 years, we must remain ever vigilant. Someone said, what is this Tiger King meme? It's a documentary on Netflix that just got released. It reminds me a little bit of the Bhagwan documentary with the blended beavers. It's like that kind of thing. It's just the rabbit hole keeps going deeper and crazier. I'm only 1 episode in. It's a 7-episode documentary series, and it's about a dude named Joe Exotic, who had like 200 and something tigers on his own private zoo that he defended with guns. I don't know anything more. Like, apparently it gets crazier later on, but that's what it was recommended several times. I had to check it out. It sounded so batshit crazy that I had to check out this documentary, and it's yeah, it's a head trip. It's the redneck version of Wild Wild Country. It kinda is. It kinda is. There's no blended beavers in this one as far as I'm aware, though. The orchid mantis is a bug whose brilliant colors and petal-shaped limbs give it the look of a flower. This masterful mimicry allows it to hide from predators in among the orchids. But oh, this fraudulent flower, it lures other insects in to drink its nectar and makes a meal of them instead. Imagine to behold a beautiful bud only to discover it's a bug instead. A repulsive revelation indeed. Is that a pickle? You know someone's gonna take this screenshot and just add the Rick face onto it. I've turned myself into a coral, Morty! Into a sea cucumber, Morty! Oh my god, Rick, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen! Check out that tail, you can really tell how fast it was. Super cool. They only did 5 episodes for season 4, and they were good ones. I enjoyed them. And I'm still waiting on the other episodes for the season. And, like, just as that happens, they announce a new Justin Roiland show. And I'm like, where's the episodes? Give me the episodes! What tail is she talking about? Because there was no tail. What's bugging you, you know? Came by for a chat. Our museum's gonna help us learn a ton about this island's fossils. It's gonna be awesome. It's hard to believe just how far this island has come. I mean, we have our own museum. That's nuts. Do you want this? Do you want a clump of weeds? Some clumps of weeds. Ha! Awesome. You thinking what I'm thinking? Let's paint the island with greenery. At least she was nice about it. She could have been like, what the fuck are you trying to give me? There was no tail, though. You know, Diva, I don't know how to tell you, but that dinosaur, it had no tail. I guess that's one way to do it. Like, if you want to avoid the cops, and there's no cops on this island. Like, the cops from the previous Animal Crossing games, I don't know if they're even in this game, but you just go to the museum, and you just, like, give each other some grass behind the Mila Kunis statue. Why do I still have these weeds? Did I not give these to Diva? You gave 1? Oh. Oh, I thought I gave the whole... This is the worst thing ever I could have given her. Oh, I feel bad now. If I would have given her something good, maybe I would have gotten a good gift. Only 2,000 bells for a fucking dinosaur fossil. It's like that time in the Wendy's bathroom where it was dirt, oregano, maybe a couple seeds to make it seem real. Huh? Nothing? It was a story of how I went to Wendy's to purchase some food, some salad, and I was about 16 years old, maybe 17, and my friend, we'll call him Franklin. Let's say my friend Franklin was like, I know these people. These people, they got the stuff, they got the good salad. I'm like, oh cool, so, you know, we're gonna go to Wendy's, we're gonna go to the bathroom in Wendy's. And these dudes showed up, and it was like a little baggie of clearly oregano and like dirt and like little weeds from the outside of Wendy's and a couple seeds. I've told the story on stream before. This is not the first time I've told the story. And I was like, Franklin, how do you know these gentlemen? So, from that point forward, I never went to Wendy's to get salad ever again. Speaking of salad, we could go visit Harv and summon some more empty husks. Let's see. So here's the tweets. While I'm doing this, I'll show you these, you know, these mean villager text. It's not really a good sentence, that. I tried. I couldn't make a good sentence. So Ursula here says, I always thought you were some freak mental case because you run around town all the time, Groomph. Tom Nook says, if you can pay off about 1,000 bells a week, that'll work for me, otherwise I'll send the raccoon goons. Butch says, why, you little sniveling... It's Toby, you wretch. You utter waste. You fat, bloated idiot. See, Animal Crossing was so nice. You filthy ogre. I hope you get stung by 1,000 bees. Rasher says, don't you have any decent clothes to change into? Something not so ugly? I want asshole villagers, though. Do you see yourself wearing clothes better than mine? No. You see an idiot wearing what looks like moldy trash. I'm gonna keep the empty medicine package as a souvenir of the Great Plague of 2020. What the fuck? Is this real? Yo, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Where did that come from? Someone just posted that in chat. Probably not real. I mean, maybe a villager just, like, said that, made it up years ago? I don't know. You are such an idiot, just stop breathing my air and go away. My god. Yeah, there's some pretty fucking mean ones in here, chat. And you'd have better luck meeting him somewhere more your style. You know, like the 99-cent store. You're looking awful as ever. Who dresses you? It's just you. If you don't mind terribly, don't come in here uninvited. Yes, you look like you could stand to lose a few pounds. Snort. Oh my god. You know what happens to people who don't have money. Don't you? I'll tell you. I'm a loser! Say it! Well, that's just Mr. Rossetti's whole thing. Mr. Rossetti's just a mean asshole. There's one here that says, you're a little bitch, bro. Oh, no, wait, never mind. No, that's... Never mind. That was just someone tweeting at me. Hang on. Anyway, Scoot's gonna be on this island. Nope, never mind. Hey, it's Bamboo Island, everybody. This one's kinda neat. I've not been to an island like this before. The plague one is real, it's just that it always says the year in question and the screenshot was taken in 2020. Fair enough. Eat fruit and steal the trees. Do I really need all this bamboozle? It's useful for some recipes. As much as you can carry. Oh shit, okay. This is the only way to get bamboo, a special crafting material. Oh. Yo, that fish looks massive. Sea bass. With no aliasing. With no anti-aliasing. Yeah, I mean, I don't need the villagers to fucking insult me. Like, that's a little far. I think the localization, it was just like a new type of game. They're still trying to figure it out. And they were like, hey, let's have some villagers just be fucking loathsome. I don't think we need that, but I like the idea of some villagers that are just cranky. Just, like, really cranky, and then maybe you have to win them over time. And they become nicer. You often insult the villagers, though, or at least make fun of the non-scoot ones. Yeah, on my video game stream. Not like, you know, in real, not in the game. You know, nothing like that. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I make fun of Scoot, too. Like, as much as I like Scoot and Drake and all the other ducks, I still have... You know, we rib on each other. It's like, you know, like sibling rivalry kind of stuff. Yep, that's how you do it. You just eat the whole motherfucking coconut. Skin and everything, yep. Now, if I cut these down, I can also get the bamboo ingredient, maybe? Destroying the entire island's ecosystem. Yeah. I mean, we gotta do what we can, because there's no, like... beetle island where you can just grab a bunch of beetles and sell them and become a millionaire. So, you know, if it means cutting down some bamboo trees, one day I'll find Ranchula Island. One day. Oh shit, did anyone else see 4K bells? There's a scene in the television series Star Trek Picard that has less in common with Star Trek than Captain Picard has with Robert Picardo. I don't even know what that means. But, there's a scene where Patrick Stewart he's grabbing a blue butterfly. And I was like, oh shit, 4K bells. Apparently he wanted that scene in the show because Ian McKellen got to get freed from a prison, by sending a signal to a moth in Lord of the Rings, and he wanted to do that scene in Star Trek, where he got to have a butterfly land on his hand and then call for help. He was like, Ian McKellen had done this in Lord of the Rings, so I wanted this in Star Trek. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do, like, I don't know when, maybe, like, next week, I might do, like, a little, just like an hour-long Star Trek Picard overview. I've been talking about doing it. I know some people have, asked about it, because Captain Picard is probably one of my favorite fictional characters of all time. And, you know, so of course, naturally, I'd be really excited about a show he was in. Except it made me want to gouge my eyes out, much like they do in the show, where they gouge out eyeballs and decapitate people and, you know, shoot themselves in the head and, you know, all Star Trek things. Vinny, are we ever getting a Tarkov stream? Yeah, probably not right now. It's just everything came out at once. I haven't played it. I've only played Tarkov like 3 times. But you know, if I ever get back into it, if there's ever a chance, because I liked what I played, it just, like, broke my fucking brain a little bit, because there's so much to it. But if I ever, go back to it and play it again, there's a chance I would stream it. It's cool. It's really tense. I don't think I've ever felt tension like I have in that game. Reload time is exhilarating. Someone said Tarkov is mad boring. Yeah, that's the problem I had with it, because then fucking Warzone came out a couple days after I started playing that. And I was like, hey, Warzone is really, like, fast and bambino. Yeah, Tarkov is a very slow game. Oh, thanks. It's more a matter of just kind of the economy of the game and making it out of a run with cool items and, like, rare items that you can sell for a lot of money. And like, or a cool gun you found off someone. It's more looting and equipment. And hearing the sound of distant bullets, and then you shit your pants. You're like, I could lose everything I just looted. What? So, chat, bamboo, can I plant it pretty much anywhere? It's just a normal tree, it will spread like crazy. Shouldn't do it until you move your house. Careful, it spreads. Pick an isolated area. Okay. Let me see if I can find... Yeah, I have an area. Bamboo Island soon. All of it will be bamboo. 4K bells! They may not be ranchulas, but man, they are... fun. They're fun to find. And also... not gonna be around in April. These blue butterflies are only around for a couple more days. Okay, I have to chop. I could relocate, but I'm gonna chop. Vinny, do you plan on streaming Alex tonight? Yep. Really good at that. Fuck. Shovel and axe, probably. My axe is probably like 2 hits away from destruction. Egbert literally just staring at his door. Someone said, what the fuck, Bob Dylan just dropped a 17-minute song about JFK, yeah. Yes, he did. I think it's his first original, like, or new music in years. And he just was like, yeah, I want to release a song. He said it just like that, if I'm not mistaken. He basically does not give a fuck about his audience anymore, so if you see him live, he will specifically fuck with the timing of his songs that people know. Like a Rolling Stone, for example, like the audience will get ready to sing the chorus and he'll place it like a half measure later. How does it feel to be on your own, like a rolling stone? Right, and so he'll go, so how does it feel to be on your own? He'll just be a dick for the sake of being a dick. And, apparently, like, his fans, like, that really don't mind him fucking with the music, say that his concerts now are insanely good because he just is so stubborn. But most people seem to think that his concerts are terrible. I mean, he's had contempt for his audience for a while. Like, when he went electric, he was like a folk singer kind of dude with an acoustic guitar for years and years, and, like, you know, he became this voice of a generation. And then he wanted to play some electric guitar and do some different types of songs, and his audience just wouldn't have any of it. They were like, how dare you? And it was that point that Bob Dylan was like, I will never write a good song again. Okay, you don't want to... You don't... What's that? You don't like my electric songs? Okay, well, here's a 17-minute song about JFK. But I'd still recommend, if anyone really has any interest in Dylan, there's a Rolling Stone review video. It was a documentary that Scorsese directed on Netflix. It's really, really good. And it's also mostly bullshit. Like, the documentary is specifically... You know, it has footage from then, but there's also a lot of lies on purpose. So, like, they filmed footage that did not happen, or, like, they interviewed people to tell stories of things that supposedly happened but didn't. Because that was the theme of the tour from the 70s, and apparently, so Scorsese was, like, happy to fuck with people a little bit with Dylan. So you even have Dylan being interviewed, and they're just making shit up. Why? I don't know. Just for fun. Just old, bored people. Just to make people question things, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a good answer. Just for fun. It's a lot of bamboo. I don't even know if the positions of all this bamboo is alright, but it's fine. I'll leave it. But yeah, Bob Dylan's interesting. I'm not really a huge Bob Dylan fan. Like, I like a lot of his music and some of his albums in full, but I have a hard time. It's hard to listen to some of the later stuff. I like Neil Young a lot, so Dylan's kind of not my go-to guy for that kind of stuff, but I respect that he's like he's an artist. I respect his music, I respect his lyrics. He's got some of the best lyrics ever. But yeah, he's a complete weirdo, and I respect that. How do we get onto the topic? Oh, the 17-minute JFK song. Yeah. To think he was, like, his career was happening while JFK was alive. Crazy. Yeah, I for one like Bamboo Mountain. I think it's cool. I might have to place some things a little differently, but to be fair, Roger has made, like, 3 albums about Maggie Thatcher. Roger Waters. Well, the Final Cut in particular, yeah. Have you listened to the last podcast on the left episodes about JFK recently? No, I haven't been listening to podcasts. I usually listen to podcasts while driving. Guess what? Got no fucking where to go. So, I was listening to one, and I haven't finished it yet, but it's Mark Maron interviewing Dan Aykroyd. And it's a little bit more grounded. He's not talking about aliens every 3 seconds. He's not talking about Crystal Head vodka. It's just him talking about his career, his life, things he likes. Which, subsequently, I'm like, man, could you just talk about aliens, please? Like, I like his movies. I'm a big Dan Aykroyd fan, but I want to hear him talk about the weird shit. That's what's fun. Listening to him go, like, mental about UFOs is just so much fun. Because then the people interviewing him are like, what, dude? Sorry, you believe that? Like, he believes everything. We've had this conversation on stream too, so I'm not gonna double dip into it too much, but he believes literally everything someone tells him when it comes to paranormal. Which I think, you know, be discerning. Be a little bit discerning, even if you are Dan Aykroyd. He's the Carl Pilkington of Dan Aykroyd's. Whatever that means. Alright, I'm gonna check the beach one more time. Are we getting Scoot today? No, Scoot's not gonna be here for a little while. Someone said, wait, does Vinny think the moon landings are fake? No, I never said that. I literally never said that. I think they were real. But after being faked, they became real. You see, there's a whole other conspiracy theory here. I don't think that the moon is real. So how could you fake a moon landing if the moon itself is not real? You know what I mean? Oh, it's a holographic projection, chat. That's all it is. I'm sure there's some weird fucking moon fake conspiracy theory. I've heard conspiracy theories, and I'm inclined to be open-minded about this stuff, but I've heard ones that, like, the moon is hollow, which is an interesting one, because it rings like a bell. But I've also heard ones that it was towed into orbit by aliens many millions of years ago to monitor us. That's why one side of it faces us. Not because it's tidally locked, but because it's an alien satellite that's monitoring our humanity. Dreed, I need you to split into 47 guys and go to the moon. Yes, father. So there's a lot of fun conspiracy theories. I don't know. I am inclined to believe that we've been to the moon. I am. I'd be a bad conspiracy theorist because I kind of gave up most of the stuff that I thought was interesting from those books I read all those years ago. Though I do think some of the footage was faked. Some of the footage that might have been burned up in the Van Allen belt. I think they might have reshot some of it. Ha! There you go. I did it. So I think humanity has really been to the moon, but I also think that they lost some of the footage. Which is a very human mistake. I know I can't prove any of this. I go to Vinesauce for science information. No, that's Vsauce, sorry. No, different dude. Speaking of Vsauce, I might make some pasta tonight. Yeah. I don't really think there's much else for me to do right now in the game, and I'd like to. I've been streaming like 2 hours and 2:15. It's good. A lot of stuff to do today. Lots of progress was made. Bigger house soon, then I'll be able to move the house, and then once I move this house over to the other island, I'm gonna get rid of my, whatever the fuck this is, junkyard. And we have a campsite now, so that's a step closer to Scoot. Let me just do one quick once-over. I'm not even gonna try to get the stringfish. I already know how that's gonna go. No, a lot of star fragments collected, but still missing the big one. Alright, thanks for watching Animal Crossing. As always, if you're stopping by and you're wondering what else to do, my auto-host will take you to me, apparently. Imakuni's live, Limes is live, so there's other people live right now that I host on the channel that you can check out that you might enjoy. Take it from Diva.